What do you get when you mix Jason Statham, Ruby Rose, Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, The Abyss, and just a pinch of Twister? Well, you get a giant piece of shit. This is Lindsay, and this is my review for The Meg. I finally went and saw a movie again. It'd been a while, I hadn't been out to see anything, and I had so much to choose from. I could have gone and seen Ant-Man, or the new Mission Impossible movie, or hell, even Slender Man. But no, I didn't choose any of those. There have been tons of shark movies, most of them on the Sci-Fi Channel, but you know, Megalodon versus giant squid, the one where there's like a three-headed shark, I can't remember the name of that one. Sharktopus versus Tara Reid's vagina. I mean, you could list them for hours, how many there are. I wasn't really expecting much from this movie, but I was expecting to at least be entertained with like some great action scenes or some good schlocky shark stuff. There was maybe one or two scenes where they pushed it over the top and it was actually enjoyable. The beach attack sequence was interesting. There was a part where they're pretty much fishing for the Megalodon with Jason Statham as the bait. That sequence was interesting and seemingly well done. But other than that, I was just bored. I was bored through this entire goddamn movie. I don't remember any of the characters' names because I really didn't care about them. They were very one-dimensional and there was nothing there to care about, really. The little girl, she was good. She was pretty good. I liked Rainn Wilson, but yeah, there was really nothing. This film had nothing, and it ripped off stuff from even shittier movies. But at least those shitty movies were bad in an entertaining way. This movie was just bad. The movie that they ripped off the most, and I don't know why they felt they had to rip this movie off, is Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. And they did that in a number of different ways. The relationship between Jason Statham and the marine biologist character seems to be pulled right out of Shark Attack 3. I can't believe I'm actually saying these words. And the fact that there's not just one Megalodon, but they kill that one, then oh, surprise, surprise, there's an even bigger one. Who'd have thunk it? There's a lot of stuff that seems to be taken from The Abyss, and most of that has to do with like the underwater vehicles and the rovers and some of the dynamics between the characters and the underwater part of this research station. But they also kind of take the opening of The Abyss, at least one shot. There's this research station out in the middle of the ocean, kind of like Deep Blue Sea. And there's a tracking shot of this helicopter, and it lands, and it's built up, and then the door of the helicopter opens, and these feet come out, and you expect it to be, I don't know, like some businessman or something like that, dressed in a stereotypical way, but no, we see sneakers. So he's not a typical billionaire, he's more like a Zuckerberg type billionaire. Well, in The Abyss they do that, where they have this helicopter land, and they're building it up, and then all of a sudden you see a pair of heels hit the floor. So It's not completely ripped, but kind of some of the same ideas going on there. They even take a few things from Jaws, and you could say it's an homage, but really? The one that most people are pointing out is that the little dog's name is Pippin, and that's the name of the dog that gets eaten in the first Jaws movie. But they also take a couple other things. The sequence where they have the shark tank, the indestructible shark tank go down and the crane collapses and all that stuff. That seems very much derivative of Jaws when Hooper goes into the shark cage and the thing crashes and they're trying to rig up something to get it back out. But overall, my biggest complaint with this film is they didn't go far enough. They could have pushed things even further, and then this movie would have actually been fun and enjoyable. They just never really went over that line into pure schlock-fest. And that's what really killed the movie. I mean, in a movie like this, you don't really need plot, and the characters don't really have to be fully fleshed out as long as there's a lot of shark action and over-the-top things going on. But this movie didn't have that. It didn't have that to carry the film. It just fell really flat. And then I was waiting for a little after credits stinger, because a lot of these movies have that, like, oh no, there's even more megalodons that came through. But no, there wasn't. But they did try to be cute, and in trying to be cute, they ripped off the movie Jurassic Shark, where instead of the screen saying the end after the first section of credits roll, it says fin. French for the end, but also fin like a shark's fin. And that was already done in Jurassic Shark. So I know there was a lot of hype around this movie and a lot of people are excited to go see it. Don't go see it. It's just dumb. It's not fun. It's not entertaining. It's not schlocky. It's just dumb. So save your money. Go see something else. BlacKkKlansman came out this weekend. That looks pretty good. Try that one instead. That's gonna do it for this review. This is Lindsay signing off. I will check you later.